Right, here we go then, first run on VANTA. Let's ring the bells. Here we go, VANTA. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video where today I'm at BikePark Wales with my brand new high bike Like, and I want to put this thing to the test by trying to ride some of the most difficult trails here at the bike park. I definitely would say that this bike is the most well-rounded bike that I have ever had, with the 29-inch wheels, the 140mm travel and the e-power. It seems to do everything really well, but I haven't put it to the test properly. Now, I want to hit the VANTA line today. We've got 50 Shades of Black, which are two of the most gnarly trails in the UK, and it's going to be the perfect test for this bike. I'm going to get up there because I want to ride and see what this thing's capable of. We've made our way up to the top of the bike park and we've instantly come over to the VANTA line for the first test of the Like here at BikePark Wales, and this is going to be a pretty insane test. VANTA is arguably one of the biggest and most difficult jump lines in the UK. It's certainly the most fun one that I've ridden, and at the jam recently everyone was riding it on either downhill bikes, or I rode a 160mm travel. So to go down to 140 is going to be quite interesting, but I think it's going to be sick because I've got the bike set up really stiff for jumping, which you can do with two clicks of a button. Basically, you just twist that and it almost like locks the bike out. If this test goes well, this is really why I think that this bike is perfect, because the diversity is incredible. Let's get on the bike then, do a run down. VANTA Flow Plus Proline. Right, here we go then, first run on VANTA. Let's ring the bells, get everyone stoked and see if I can remember the speed. Dropping in then, here we go, VANTA here at BikePark Wales. Woo! Oh, massive on that. See if we can get the Manny. Yes, tap the back wheel. Okay, now you got the scrub bump before the scary tree gap on the hip. Oh my god, that's terrifying. Like the big transfer now. Into the whoops. Oh, it's rough. The bike's stiff for them. Okay, here we go, into the big ones then. One, perfect. Two, there's Cara. Three. This is so good. Okay, just the last hip to finish. Well, Bonalog, which is actually massive. And then, yo, VANTA on the Like with a water bottle. That run was absolutely incredible. I went a little bit flat on a few of the landings, but the bike was feeling so good. The tree is scary to jump blind. The transfer is absolutely enormous. The whoops were rough with the stiff suspension, I will admit that, but I have obviously got it set up stiff for these big jumps down here. And what I'd like to do, I think, on this second one is flip it. It's possible on this bike. It's a good jump for it, so I'm going to get up there. It's scary. Cara's going to capture it from down here with the phone. Let's get it. Right, here we go then. Let's get it. There we go.
Yo!
Flip. That was sick. Woo! That was scary. Oh my god. Let's finish this line off. Boner log. And then hip. Yes. Woo! From VANTA then, we've now made our way over to another very difficult trail here at BikePark Wales. This is 50 Shades of Black. It's all about tech, it's all about downhill, so it couldn't actually be more different from VANTA, which we was just riding, but I think that's going to be the perfect test. And all I've done to the bike is turn this dial here, and all that's done is like softened up the suspension, and I've done the same on the rear. I'm just so interested to see. It worked almost perfect on the jumps. and I'm interested to see how riding such a tech trail the bike performs. Let's drop in and get it. Here we go then, 50 shades of black. It actually starts a bit further along here on the left, and I think the pro option on this trail is shut, so it's just going to be the black section that we're hitting for today, but it's still one of the gnarliest tech trails here, and actually such a fun one to ride. I really enjoy it. What I'm curious to know with the like is how if it's manoeuvrable still, because obviously, you know, one of the things with a 29 hot is that it shouldn't be as manoeuvrable, but we kind of proved on the jumps a minute ago that it still is. Oh, nearly overshot the turn. Wow, first bit complete. I think we'll just drop straight in. Oh, cleared the road gap. Take the high line. Wow, it's just going over things. Quite bumpy. You would want, ideally, a bit more sus, but these big wheels are eating the bumps. Nice. That was such a good section. What a workout. All right, we'll just go straight in then. Oh, I'm nearly off the track. Oh, wow, what a lap. Whew. That was such a sick run down 50 shades of black. It was probably the fastest that I've ever ridden it. The 29s are incredible. They roll quick, they go over things, and it's still very manoeuvrable. But I did notice, similar to on VANTA, on the whoops it was bumpy, and on some of them sections my feet were jumping right off the pedals. So in that scenario, 140mm travel is probably a little bit too small, but you know, we're trying to find the perfect all-rounder in this bike, and I think it definitely ticks the box of complete and gnarly downhill. We're back at the top and we're switching to jumps again, because behind me is Enter the Dragon, and we're hopefully going to look at Trail X. Here we go then, Enter the Dragon, looking for that pro line option as we get a bit further down. These jumps are so fun. Right, we're at the split then. This is Trail X. Starts with a gap now. I'm going to take a look at it first because they've changed it. Here we go then, this is the beast, and it's actually the longest jump at BikePark Wales. Not the biggest as in height, that's up on VANTA, but in terms of the length that you're jumping and travelling in the air, this is the longest, and you can see it there. Cara, give us a wave. There we go, she's down there. This is the gap, conditions are perfect. So I'm going to go up there and give it a send. Trail X then, pro option, second purple track of the day. Nice. Nice, I actually cased the second one a bit. Yeah, what a line. We're back where the day started, and that was absolutely incredible. I mean, I would go as far to say it's probably the best day that I've had on the bike this year. Let's talk about the bike, because that's what this video has been all about. So we started on the VANTA line. It was incredible for jumping. The fact that I can just click that, lock the suspension out and have it feeling like a slopestyle bike. It's quite a long way from the bottom to the top, so when I was doing laps on it, it was just so easy to cruise back up and do your riding. 29-inch wheels weren't a problem. It was very maneuverable. I managed to do some flips and tricks. I would say the 140 travel on the whoops was a little bit too small, and it was bouncing my feet off, which is also what I found on 50 Shades. Some of the real bumpy sections, this travel was definitely on the limit of what it could take. But for me, being a dirt jump rider and used to stiff bikes, I personally didn't mind it, and it was definitely like compensated by the 29-inch wheels, which roll so quick and they go over anything. I've never ridden full 29, and it was an experience which I enjoyed so much. So overall, this bike tackled BikePark Wales absolutely perfectly. I love the travel and I love the way the bike felt, and I still got my e-power, which I enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of this bike. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.
I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a